What's going on, gentlemen? My name is Michael Young. This is my first YouTube ever, and gosh dang it, bro, this is so much harder than it looks. This is harder than it looks, but I'm gonna keep this raw. I'm gonna keep this unedited, and dude, I just have so much value to give, bro. Like I've been through so much shit in the past 2 years, dude. Like hard shit, bro. Like I moved out, bro. I have no one to help me, no mommy, no daddy, like no one paying my bills for me. Like I just had to figure it out on my own, and I've been working so hard to try to, you know, to build this business, to, you know, be able to help as many people as possible. Um, I've been in sales for a long time, ever since I moved out, about 2 years, and it just like never really clicked. Like I did it, like I did the work and everything, but I never had a passion for it. And like, do you have to have a passion? No, but I'm just being real. Like I didn't have a passion, and I've always wanted to do this, bro. I've always wanted to change people's lives. Like I've always loved helping people. Like it's just always been in me. It's always been me. Like I've always tried to go out of my way to help people and try to give them advice on X and on Y and Z, and give my input, and not on things that I haven't been through, but like if they have something they've been going through, I always relate it to something that I've went through, especially if I actually did go through what they're going through. And that's what I want to show right now, is that, like, you know, I'm not even where I want to be. You know, I feel like so many people on social media just like depict of, like, you know, this just this fake, like, you know, they just want to be the next like Alex Eubank or like fitness influencer, or talk about stuff that they haven't even went through. And I just want to show y'all that, like, I'm normal like everyone else is. And I mean, like, obviously, but like I go through shit too. I go through a lot of shit too, and there's a lot of things that I've went through in the past 2 years, ever since I moved out, things that I'm going through right now, that I really, really feel like I can help others, and not only that, but help myself by documenting this. Like, this isn't like some like podcast where I tell you like to, like, you know, shut the fuck up and like go do your push-ups and wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning. Like, that's not what this is. Like, I just want to document this, you know. Like I live by this quote, you know, or I don't know, say I live by it, but like it's just been on my mind a lot, is um you're I'll either love or hate myself for the decisions that I make today 6 months from now. And, you know, I've been working so hard, like so steadily, bro, like posting consistent every single day. Like December 19th, I posted my first reel on Instagram. And ever since then, I have not missed a day, because I knew as soon as I posted that, like, with the amount of skills that I've, you know, gotten from the other businesses that I've been in and things like that, like I really feel like I can take those and now start my own and do it with something that I'm actually passionate about. Like, dude, I used to sell air purification systems and life insurance. Like, I never had a passion for that. I have a passion for helping people look better physically. I have a passion for helping, you know, boys want to become men. Like, I'll say, and I'm gonna tell you that I'm a man, but I've got so much more of a man to become, and I want y'all to, like, come along on that journey with me, if that makes sense. Because, like, bro, I've got so much to learn, but I have so much that I have learned as well. So I really just want to, you know, use this platform to help as many people as possible. And I don't even think anyone's gonna watch this video, bro. Probably no one's gonna even watch this. But I I want something for myself to look back at. I want something for other people to look back at and see, like, you know, where I came from, and that, like, you know, when I am successful and things like that, that I didn't just pop up on Instagram out of nowhere, you know, retiring my grandparents and taking care of my family and having all the materialistic things. Like, no, I want to show you. I want other people to be able to look back and see that I wasn't like some stud in front of the camera, and I knew exactly how to say things and just said things so articulately, and was flexing my Rolex and all this stuff. Like, I want it to be real. I want it to be raw. But I have, you know, some things on my mind that I want to talk about today for sure. But I'm about to go into the gym and smash legs And then I'm gonna come out here and really just kind of pour my heart out and tell y'all what I've been struggling with, but not just really. I'm not gonna sit here and just like be a bitch and just vent. Like, I'm gonna show y'all that I have the same struggles that you do, but I know how to overcome them, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna go in here, smash legs, and I'll see y'all in a second. I just got done with legs, and damn was it killer. But I knew it had to be done. But I have this thought in my mind, and before it goes, I need to elaborate and I need to talk about it. But your stress, it comes from the things that you're not doing, right? Like, when you're super stressed out and you feel like everything's like going to shit, and you're like, fuck man, like I can't do this, or you just get so like you don't even know what to think, bro. You're just so out of it, dude. And then so you go to your coke, bro. You go watch porn, you go beat off, you go smoke weed, you go drink, you go party, and it just takes you away from that stress, and it sucks. And the only reason I can talk about this right now, and the only reason I can say this right now, because I've did the same thing. I wasn't, and I'm still not, but I'm bettering myself, and I'm becoming a better man by not doing those things. But I've been in that position, and not that long ago. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, it's one of those things where I just like, I can't get out of this situation. I can't get out of this situation. But I was just being a bitch, because you can get out of that situation. And 99% of you men across the screen know that you can. I always knew, bro. I always knew what I had to do, and I never would do it. I never would do it. I never would do what I needed to get done. And so that's what stressed me out. The majority of your stress comes from the things that you're not willing to do. And life becomes, I'm not going to say easy, because it's never fucking easy. But things become and feel so much more content, and you, even if you're not there right now, I haven't even made it yet, but I'm so much more content with what I'm doing. I'm so much more happy with my life. To be honest, my circumstances now are worse than they were then. My circumstances were better then, but because I started partying, and I started doing things that I'm not going to get into it, but just things that I shouldn't have been doing. And I was good, and then it catches up with you, bro. And then you plummet, and then it humbled the shit out of me, right? And it's why I'm in the shoes that I'm in today. But as much as it's like, yeah, it would have been good if I never did those things, I'm glad that I did, because the only difference between me and the other guys that are still doing that, it's not that I'm better than them. It's, I knew I was better. I knew I had more potential. And that's the thing, bro. There are guys that I know that are in that life, that are in that world, that have way more qualifications. They have, they literally have everything there, and they waste their potential, right? My old mentor for a business I was in, multi-millionaire, like super smart guy, like love that dude. And he wasn't scared to tell me I was a bitch, right? Like, a lot of my mindset has developed because of him being my mentor. Like, when I would be doing things and he would get on me, I used to think that, like, he was mad at me. And what I found out the longer I knew him is he was never mad at me. He was just disappointed in me, because he seen so much potential in me that I was wasting. And I wouldn't see that myself. And so that's the Michael that you seeing across the screen right now. Is like, bro, I'm trying not to cry. Like, I know I got this, bro. Bro, I'm gonna have to clip this shit out. I know I got this, dude. Like, I know that I'm gonna make it, and I know that this is what I'm meant to do, bro. Like, I'm meant to change people's lives. Like, even though, like, I know what I'm doing right now. I actually have no fucking idea what I'm doing in front of this camera right now. I don't know what to say. I'm just trying to speak from the heart. I'm really just trying to speak to myself, because the only person that's actually gonna fucking watch this is me. like actually, dude. But I know I have so much potential, bro. And the only person that I mean, like I have people like my grandma. You know, my grandma's always gonna say she believes in me, but I know she doesn't believe in me the way that I do, right? Like when I tell her these things, when I tell her that like I'm gonna be taking care of them and like I'm working my ass off, like she has no idea how hard I'm working. I know that she believes in me to a sense, like because I'm her grandson, but no one believes in me like I do, bro. No one does, and that comes from knowing that I have bigger things. And it's not that, again, it's not because I'm more special. It's just because I know I was born to do more, bro. I know I know it, bro. I know I was, dude. And I feel like a lot of people do. A lot of people don't either. But I feel like for those of you that do, and that's who I'm making this video for. That's the guys that I want to see this video, is the guys that know that they have it. Like you know you could look better. You know you could not be fat. You know you could not stay skinny. You know you could start that business and be successful with it, but you just never make that jump. And I promise you that jump is the best feeling that you'll ever make in your life. Because it depends on the mindset that you have behind it. Okay, I was having a conversation with someone yesterday, and one of my clients, and you know, didn't go to the gym, right? And they got super upset and thought that like I was upset with them, right? In reality, I wasn't upset with them at all, and they were letting something that they could control them, right? That's a controllable. Okay, fuck, man, you made a mistake. Like, you're like everyone else. So what do you do to be better? Do you resort to, what's the fucking term? Like, I can't think of it right now, but do you resort to the short-term feeling? Do you resort to short-term gratification? Right? And you go hit your bong, or you go smoke your weed, or you go get your nut off? Is that what you do? Or you go crawl up in your bed and crawl into your sheets and get your little toes warm? Is that what you do? Or do you wake up tomorrow and you figure it the fuck out and you don't make that same mistake again? Like, guys that I bring into my coaching program, I tell them, I'm not expecting you, and nor do I want you to have it all figured out tomorrow. Right? Because you're not. You're never going to have it figured out tomorrow. I don't have all this figured out right now, but I'm making that jump. And so I know that if I do it every single day, that I will become 1% better. And that's what I have to do with these clients. That, hey, you're in this shallow water right now. I'm in the deep water. I know you want to be out in this deep water. I'm here to help you. I'm here to mediate that in between. I'm here to help you swim there. Right? But it's one stroke at a time. It's 1% at a time. It's one day at a time. And for any of you that are struggling with anything in your life, whether it's mentally, whether it's physically, whether it's spiritually, like, one thing that I can give you some real ass advice on, and anytime I say something like that, it's only because I've been through it and I'm going through it. But I'm not just going through it, I'm doing the things to get out of it or to push through it. You need to, first off, sit down and figure out, what the fuck do I need to do? What the fuck do I need to do right now? Because you know what you need to do, bro. You know oh my God, bro. And the guys that give me the excuse that I don't know what I need to do, you know exactly what you need to do to better that thing, to better that part of your life that is not going the way that you want right now. You might not know everything about it, but you know what you need to do to start. You know what you need to do to jump off that cliff, but you don't do it. And I'm telling you, please take this advice. Like, please don't just hear this. Like, let this soak in. I'm telling, like, starting tomorrow. Wake up tomorrow, bro, and just be better than you were today. And I promise you, bro. Dude, I promise you, you will feel so much better. Because the guys that come into my program, typically it's a 90-day program, right? In 90 days, you are 90% better. It's not the fact that you've lost all this weight. It's not the fact that you've gained this muscle. I've showed you how to better yourself as a man. And now you are 90% better than you were 90 days ago when I met you. And so now you can take the lessons that I've taught you and you can implement them into every single aspect of your life past that. And so now you've got whatever 365 to minus 90 is, 35, 200, no, 35. You got 265 more days to get 265% better. Think about the version of you 90 days from now if you're 90% better than the person you are today. Right? That's a completely different man. Michael 90 days ago, dude, I'm such a different person, bro. And the Michael 90 days from today is going to be completely different. But again, you got to have a bigger reason why. My reason isn't to make a lot of money and to have a nice BMW and wear a Rolex. My reason is because my grandparents do okay. They do all right. They're fine. Right? They're content because they have a great relationship with God, and that's where they find their peace, and that's good. But I know damn well they live on less than $25,000 a year. And my grandma is on her, my grandma and my grandpa is on their knees every night for an hour. And I know that they pray for me. And I tell them that I'm going to do this for them, and I'm going to buy this for them. I'm going to be taking care of everything and, like, you know, get all the supplements that they need, you know, when they're getting older and, you know, they need, you know, they're having, like, Papa has heart problems and stuff like that. Like, that's what wakes me up in the morning, bro. When that alarm goes off, bro, that's what wakes me up. It's not like, there's not even an option to stay in bed. Because I've got a bigger reason why, dude. Find your reason why. I promise you, dude. Just fucking find your reason why. And those excuses, that little bitch in you that says that I don't want to get out of bed, that I don't want to go hit this lift. When you have a bigger reason why other than yourself and you're not being so selfish, those reasons become... that's not even in the picture. There's not reasons anymore. There's just not. There's not reasons anymore. So... you just gotta realize that it fucking blows, bro. It fucking blows. Cause even me, bro, trying to give you all the best advice that I can, trying to talk to the camera as best as I can. Like if I had one of you sitting in front of me right now, I can give you the best advice ever. But quite frankly, I'm talking to a piece of plastic right now. So I have to, you know, help show y'all that, dude, I cannot begin to explain to you the shit that I'm going through right now. I can't begin to explain to you. But I know that no one is going to get me out of this, bro. No one is going to come save me. That was the day that I became a man. That was the day that I realized that no one's coming to wipe my ass. No one is coming to save me. The only person, materialistically, like God is your savior, but the situation that you're in right now, that fat on your stomach, the muscles you don't have, right? It is your fault. And I understand that might come off as like cliche, but it is your fault, bro. I had to realize that it was my fault. Me, you, you're the problem. I'm the problem. I am the reason why I'm not where I want to be right now. And a lot of you, including myself, I used to have the mindset of have, be, do. Well, when I have this look, when I have that money, then I'll become the person, then I'll do the thing. And it doesn't work that way. Every successful person will tell you it's be, do, have. You have to become the person to do the thing, to have the thing. So right now, day by day, I'm becoming that version of Michael that is sitting down at a 5-star restaurant with my grandparents and letting them know that they're going to get $10,000 a month every single month for the rest of their life. I'm becoming the person right now that's going to be helping thousands not hundreds, thousands of people change their life. I am literally going to help thousands of young guys become men. I'm going to help thousands of young men look the way that they want to look, gain that confidence, right? Not like, you know what I mean? That's the biggest problem, dude, is that a lot of these kids, they don't have confidence because, again, they're not doing the things that they need to be doing, right? If you actually got your ass up, dude, and went to the gym and actually did what you know you needed to do, did your cardio, stopped eating out all the time, and actually ate some real clean food, dude, I'm telling you, you would feel so much better about yourself. Again, I know I've said this a million times, and I'm sure I've repeated a lot of these things in this video. I'm sure I'm going to look back at this video and be like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? But, again, I did not want to go hit legs. I guarantee you I'm going to look back at this video and look at the difference between the way I was talking at the beginning, before I went to the gym, and right now, right? There is a different level of confidence that's in me right now because I went in there and did the shit that I didn't want to do. And when you go and you do, as a man, when you wake up and you do the shit that you gotta do, you wake up, I wake up, I do my cold shower, I drink my 32 ounces of water, I drink my cup of black coffee, I read the Bible, I get in the Word, then I start my day off with, listening to some podcast or something like that, while I eat my 3 eggs, my skinny bagel with almond butter, and a half a cup of milk, right? Like that's my breakfast in the morning because I want to cut right now. When you wake up and you win, the first thing you do is win, dude, you feel so set for the day, and now you can't lose. Right? Now, that doesn't give you the excuse. It doesn't give me the excuse. And don't get me wrong, bro. There are times when I've got my morning routine done and I've already did everything, bro. I'm like, okay, well, I got everything done. Like, now I can just sit here and doom scroll. Like, well, why don't I? Like, I already did everything this morning. Like, I got up early. I made my bed. Like, I did my cold shower. So why don't I just, like, I can just watch Netflix for a little bit while I'm, I can just watch Netflix for a little bit while I eat my breakfast. No, bro. And dude, I make those mistakes, dude. I still make those mistakes. Sometimes I'll overcome. Most of the time, I'll almost always overcome that. I never watch TV in the morning. But then when lunch comes around, and I'm making my beef and rice, and I've been doing stuff all morning. It's 1 o'clock. Like, I've gotten so much shit. I've pretty much knocked out everything on my to-do list. Yeah, bro. I sit down and I watch some Netflix sometimes. And that's the little bitch in me, dude. And in reality, when I do those things, that's me not wanting it bad enough. And so, again, I can't explain to you that I make so many mistakes, like the same as y'all. The difference is my mindset behind it. My mindset is that when I make a mistake, I look back at it and I'm like, okay, I either can tear myself down and be like, oh my God, I'm such a failure. I guess I just quit. Or I can be like, okay, now I've made a mistake. Now I'm going to be better. Because now I'm not going to make that same mistake again. It is up to you if y'all would just change, y'all would just rewire the way that you think things. You could change your life tomorrow, bro. Again, the results that I want are not there yet, but my life has changed. I'm a changed man right now. My life has changed. But again, I don't have the results yet, but the results are already there because they're here. I already have the results here. And that's where it starts, man. If you believe you can lose that weight, if you believe you can gain that muscle, 90% of it's done. It all starts up here. You hear it all the time, the power of manifestation. And if you haven't heard all the time, you can hear it here. Everything that I have in my life, the mindset that I have right now, is because I believe that I could have it. I knew that I deserved more. I knew that I could be better. And so I worked every day to build a better mindset and build the Michael that is sitting across the screen right now. And that's why I am the man that I am today. That's why I'm going to be the man that I'm going to be 30 days from now, 60 days from now, 90 days from now. It's why I'm going to be the man that helps thousands of people. It's why I'm going to be the man that continually never quits. Because I promise you, any of you that's made it as far in this video, if you even want, I mean, like, you know what I mean? Like, again, who knows? If you've made it this far in this video, you watch me. Because I'll never stop. I'll never stop, bro. I'll never quit. I'll never quit this, bro. I will never, ever, ever quit this. I will continue. I will continue. I will continue. I die. I will wake up tomorrow and I will continue. Because that is what it takes. I don't even know where I left off. The video cut off. I was just like talking. But I guess that was a way of letting me know to end this off. But for any of you that's watched this thing, like, I want you to go along this journey with me. Like, if you're anything like me, if you, I'm not trying to say this like in a way of like cockiness, but like if you want to aspire to like, to have like my kind of mindset and like to push yourself and to be that man that you can be, like, just like, obviously, like, I'm not gonna like obviously, like, subscribe to me, like my Instagram. I'll leave it in the, I'll figure it out how to I still need to figure out this. I'll figure out how to leave it in the comments, but or in the cat, or however it works. But engage with me, guys. Like, ask me questions, hit me up. Like, it's just what I love to do, bro. Like, the few of you that may watch this that have hit me up and have like told me like, what you're doing for people is like great, like this stuff's awesome, like, that means the world to me, bro. I remember the first text I got from a dude. He sent me this long ass paragraph, like saying like how my video was the first video that popped up on his Instagram, and like it helped him out so much. Like, I started shaking, bro. Like, I was in the gym when I got it, and I started shaking like uncontrollably, and I had to go into the bathroom and I just started crying. But it was a cry of like, holy shit, bro. Like, this is what it's about, dude. This is what it's about. It's about fucking changing people's lives. I've always loved this shit, bro. I've always loved this shit. And now I have the opportunity to actually change. And this is going to help me change me. It's going to help me change myself. I got these motherfuckers right here, like, staring at me, like, as I'm recording this video. Right? Fuck them, dude. Like, I don't care. Right? I don't give a shit. Because I know what I'm doing is actually worth something, bro. I'm finally doing something in my life that I feel like is worth something, dude. Like, this is worth it, dude. This is worth it. Going through these struggles, going through these pains, it's worth it. But I gotta stop talking, because now I've gone on a roll, and now I can't get myself to shut up. But I hope that out of all this video, like I hope that you got something out of it. Like, I really do. I hope that it inspired you to wake up tomorrow and to make a change. And if this video didn't inspire you, I'll be here next week, and hopefully that video will. And it'll get better and better and better. You know what I mean? But drop a follow, subscribe, however this works, bro. Like, just I appreciate y'all for listening if you've listened this far. And I pray y'all have a blessed week. I pray y'all kill it. And I'll see y'all next time. Peace.